spread the word that these are lousy contracts. People don't realize how bad they are. When you talk to people and say, just go back to work, what are they saying? That they're hungry, that they want to work. In our profession, we all know that you don't work all the time anyway, but when you do, you should be compensated for the ongoing exploitation of your work. We will be giving up way too much. Asking us to go non-union is way too much.
All right.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for putting this picnic together. As Scott said, I'm Alan Rosenberg, National President of the Screen Actors Guild. I'm very proud to say I'm not speaking officially on behalf of the Screen Actors Guild and the regressive board majority that took office last October, but I am speaking on behalf of myself as the president of the guild and as somebody who is the chairman of our negotiating committee for most of these negotiations. And I'm so happy to be here among the people in town who really know what's going on, who really know what this contract is about. We all know the specifics of why this contract, in the words of our current interim national executive director, David White, why this contract sucks. We all know that there are no residuals for original content made for the internet. We all know they're trying to break our union by creating non-union members working on internet products productions across this country. We all know there are retired members who are in content produced before 1974 or 1971 are excluded from residuals on the internet. We all know the specifics about why this deal sucks. But there's one simple truth, and we know this is true because they said it to us across the negotiating table. They are trying to make a fundamental change in the way they do business with us. These studios and networks were represented by the AMPTP. They're trying to create a non-union pool of actors so they can break our union. They're trying to do away with their obligation to pay us residuals as they beam our images to billions of people simultaneously across the world. They want to work with non-professionals. We have to resist that. Across the table they said to us, and I was astonished by this, they said to us, you have to give us unfettered access to the internet so that we might be able to experiment freely. You have to unshackle us. They literally said this to us across the table. And as I sat there...
You just heard the finest, most sacrificial president this union ever had. That's Alan Rosenberg. These bastards have been picking on him from January of last year. They targeted him, they aimed for him, and by God, they did their best to disembowel him. But you just heard him. He's still here. And without David Clennon and Scott Wilson and all of you others, they're coming.
He supports all of us. I think this is fabulous, folks. I love the fact that we're out here. I love the fact that we're not being ignored. They think they're ignoring us, but they know that we're out here. Congratulations, Scott and Tom and Dave, for doing all this week after week, day after day. It's great to see Doug Allen here. I miss him tremendously. And for those of you who haven't done so, please come to the open board meetings.
Hi, it's Frances Fisher. I'm here at the Warner Brothers Gate 4. It's a great crowd. Next time, hope it's bigger.
Right. At least we're creating awareness because there's a lot of more new people.
And all we want to do is vote no on whatever contract is presented to us. And nothing could be further from the truth. And nothing could be further from my truth. I want to sign a deal and I want to work, but I can't sign a deal where I can't earn a living. All of us, we just successfully completed a commercial negotiation. We're all in support of that commercial contract that was just negotiated. We're not the no people. We're just people who want to work for a living. Just let me ask you 3 quick questions. Is anybody here okay with ABC, Disney, NBC Universal, Sony, MGM, Paramount, Warner Brothers making television shows directly for ad-supported internet under $15,000 non-union? No, you can't support that. Is anybody here okay that when they do make those shows, or if they do make those shows non-union, that there's no residual in ad-supported internet at any time, anywhere down the line? No. Is anybody okay with the fact that in this new deal, that every television show before 1974 and every movie made before 1971, those actors get sold out?
On Warner Brothers, they want to eliminate residuals. That's more than half of our income, more than half of our revenue. more than half of our pension and health contribution. That's our livelihood. I don't care how young you are. And
What that means?
Okay, tell us what he means, Dave.
SAG actors don't have to sign no stinking contract. Ready?
And that was Dave Flynn, veteran actor, making his statement in both languages.
Semi-bilingual.
I'm here because I've been a member of the Screen Actors Guild since 1962. Excuse me, and I have a frog in my throat. And I'm a member of the National Board. I speak as a private citizen member of SAG, not on behalf of the National Board. And I say that we are being busted. Our union is being busted, and it's not fair, and we need some kind of justice.
Because Scott Wilson's a real leader, because he's somebody who puts his neck on the line, just like Jimmy Cagney, Ralph Morgan, Boris Karloff, and a host of other people that had courage when courage counted for something. Nowadays, everybody's in it for themselves, and frankly, that's the opposite of what a union should be. The fact is, we're never going to get anywhere unless we stand together. Nobody wants to abuse this industry. We need it to be alive and to be healthy for us to work. So we want our producing partners to make lots of money, but not at our children's expense. Not at our...
Supporting my union and in support of a better deal than the one that was being offered.
What do you think of that deal, especially the one they claim they did behind
Well, I think if you look at the AFTRA deal, the deal that AFTRA signed, and we're supposed to sign something similar to that, it doesn't, it doesn't pan out.
Rob?
Yeah.
Here's your photo op.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing?
No, right here.
I'll ask.
At least not lately.
Video camera?
Then that means the staff can go and fight for us. So we are not actually giving it away as long as we put under duress. If you can get away with that, do it. And that's the one note that I have learned that I think can be helpful.
Actor, veteran actor for decades, and for those of you that have ever been to the SAG Conservatory, he volunteers his time as commercial teaching.
Tomorrow. The word of encouragement is that as one of the old guard, I see some of the same old faces from New York and the branches who are best described as going along to get along when it comes to the PCU negotiations. The encouragement is that...
Home and call them. Don't send the email. Call them. Or if you can confront them by face. But you can't come to... why can't you come for next Wednesday? You have an appointment at 11 in the morning. Well, listen, we're there till 2. I'll see you around 12:30 then? You kind of realize how that can impact.
And I also want to say that we have to think long and hard about the legacy we're leaving to the young actors coming up. I mean, these kids are not going to have any pension, and none of us are going to be able to get health care. And
well, they'll either hire somebody else for it, but there are a lot of kids right now signing non-union deals under this $15,000 a minute, $300,000 an episode deal right now that are signing contracts. I mean, my own agent has shown them to me and said, look, this kid has signed $150, use in all media, anywhere in the known universe and beyond. We don't even get beyond, okay? I mean, really. They want to own it outright. And if it's a success,